Hey guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Housewife Historian, and we are here to talk the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm going to be talking a little bit in code today because if you watch my channel and you watch my live, yes.
Is the plane going down? Are we gonna die? Why are you saying I'm sorry?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Lindsay, the Housewife Historian, and today we're going to be talking the Real Housewives of New Jersey. If you guys follow my channel, then you know I had a video that I posted yesterday as a live, and I had to take it down because there was so much chaos and confusion going on Instagram with accounts being canceled and suspended. And I think we may have gotten to the bottom of it a little bit. So we're going to talk about that in this video. Also want to let you guys know that I'm going to be going live today with the Real Andy BH to talk more on this subject because you guys are my subscribers. So of course I always come to you guys first with everything. So if you did not catch my video yesterday, you can go to Twitter and I think it's still available there for you. But a lot has transpired since then, so we gotta talk about it. Before I get started though, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on. I also got DMs from people saying that Sherelle's World, that Sherelle did a really great video yesterday. I got to listen to most of it, not all of it, but she in fact has her own theory as it pertains to Melissa and everything that is going on. You know what I'm saying? So she is not going to keep the video up, I think, for very long, and it was posted yesterday, so you guys might want to go check that out as well. And again, before we get started, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on. It's super important. So there's been a lot going on Instagram, right? So we know that there's been some accounts that have been suspended and shut down, and we haven't seen them come back to Instagram, right? And so that's concerning to people. It's concerning to me. We work hard for our accounts. I have already talked about this on Instagram. I did a post last night and I did one today because I, want everyone that in my content creator circle that work hard for legitimate subscribers and followers on Instagram. I want them to be aware that they need to be cautious of the content that they are creating because something is going on with Instagram. We don't know what it is. We can only narrow down a few things to try to see what it may or may not be that's causing the accounts to be suspended, but it's definitely what is the word? Well, I mean, I took my whole video down until I could talk with some people and figure out a theory about what could or could not be happening right now because these accounts are Bravo accounts and they particularly post like Teresa Giudice content and not so much Melissa and Margaret content. And I done a really great video yesterday about Melissa and Joe's podcast because there were a couple indiscrepancies within the video itself. And so I'm going to go over those today when I go live with the Real Andy BH. So again, guys, make sure that you check that out. I think we're going to go live like 3 or 4 Eastern time, noon, 1 o'clock West Coast time. So make sure you guys tune in for that. I think that it'll be a great discussion. He always has great content and great tea as well. So when we collaborate and bring the tea that I have and the tea that he has, it always makes for a good video. So make sure you guys check it out. Okay. So first of all, the accounts have been taken down. The one account has been put back up, and I did reach out hoping that I would get a response or a statement, and I haven't, but people are saying that some accounts are being taken down because they are airing like Bravo clips and clips that are under copyright. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this because if you are familiar to YouTube, then you know how copyright works because you know that YouTube does not play when it comes to copyrights. And a lot of times we can't show you guys like the actual visual. We'll show you the audio, you know, let you listen to it during our lives, and we'll just play like a minute of it, whatever the case may be. We're doing that to avoid copyright strikes. Um, because everything is copyrighted. So the housewives have told us before that even if they give them if they give Bravo a family picture and Bravo is going to use it, they have to get permission from, it doesn't matter if it's a t-shirt, the name brand of the shoes, the artist who did the picture in the background. They have to get permission because of all of these copyright, how that works in the industry. And so I've actually heard Kyle and Taylor talk about when they didn't want to be filmed, they didn't say bravo, bravo, bravo. They would sing happy birthday because they said they knew Bravo would never pay for the copyrights to use the happy birthday song. I'm just telling you what they told me, guys. Look it up. It's true. So when you go from Instagram to YouTube or vice versa, there's a very, very big difference between the content that you see on Instagram and what you see on YouTube, because Instagram has been a lot more lenient. I don't know if they like follow more of like the fair content, you know, practice law or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure if that's what they do differently, that we are able to post so much Bravo content and clips from Watch What Happens Live or the actual um episode themselves, but we managed to do it and we don't usually see a problem. But this was allegedly, could potentially have been part of the problem. um Let me read you guys a post here so that you guys can see. Someone sent it to me. And I posted it, of course, because again, I wanted to let my content creators and everyone know what is going on, because it's very concerning when you start seeing big accounts go down, right? So the Bravo Shade Room posted that they were replying to the Queens of Bravo. The Queens of Bravo can't find us on Instagram. We're under a new name, Queens of Bravo Plus. Consider it a soft reboot. Well, okay, I'm considering it a soft reboot, but why all of a sudden the reboot out of nowhere? Because there was an issue, strikes, their account probably. Um, Allegedly there could be hackers involved. We have Melissa's old nose from Twitter. She says it's also housewives reporting accounts. I know this for a fact, at least mine was. Several large housewife accounts continue to share clips and haven't been deleted. So that's what Melissa's old nose says on Twitter after the Queens of Bravo say, you know, that they're getting a soft reboot. And the Bravo Shade Room responds and says, I'm sorry your page got deleted. Since last Friday, a rep from NBC Universal, according to their report, has been targeting known fan pages and reporting housewives clips for using it without authorization, according to one of my reports. Warning, don't post any housewives clips. That's interesting, because if you scroll through Instagram today, I mean, there's a lot of housewives clips. I don't know. Maybe they are getting strikes against them, and they're not saying it. And they're gonna quit posting it. I'm not sure, because I definitely went and archived anything that I had that could be considered Bravo content that would be unapproved. It makes me nervous. So until we find out what's going on, I'm not going to post a lot of clips on Instagram. Sorry. I try to do that to, because people like receipts. We all want a receipt, right? So I like to give you guys receipts. And I've said before, I use Instagram to do that. That's my binder. Instagram's my binder. And I never thought about the fact of me losing all of my content. So I'm probably going to be starting a second account as well, and maybe a second hashtag. I'm not quite sure yet. So if you have any suggestions, let me know what you think. And then, like I said, guys, make sure that you tune in for the Real Andy BH later this afternoon. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to be going over all of the tea that I talked about yesterday, that I had to take the video down because, well, I didn't want to risk my channel being, or my Instagram being targeted or shut down. So I've actually felt like my YouTube's been shadow banned for a long time. That's just my opinion. So maybe I do need to start a new one and see what happens. Like a secondary account. You never know. These people are crazy. They, a lot of people think, no pet press is bad press, but like I said, guys, Sherelle's World, she did a whole video on it talking about Melissa allegedly meeting up with all the ladies and making Teresa their target, that they were imposing and taking a note from Potomac's book when they sat down and decided to make Monique their target. And every year making someone a target, this year, i.e. Candace and Chris. Allegedly, this same sort of sit down took place in New Jersey, and this time it was Melissa who was the king, you know, the godfather. And she told everyone which cards to play, and they were not in favor of her sister in law. Allegedly. Now, Sherelle said she's only leaving this video up for a day, and it's already been like 20 hours. So if you want to catch it, you should do it now. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Instagram, The Housewife Historian.